Okay, so what is going on there, YouTube? We are here, and welcome to my first ever real Minecraft gaming series. And so, in this series, we're going to be playing Tekkit Legends, and as you can see, I've already set up a sort of base of operations. Sorry about that. We've got our little house up on this lifted platform, which works fantastically for me. For some reason there's a spider up here and there shouldn't be. I might have to add some more lights before we get into anything. But so we got this house up here, which is just a basic house. It's going to be sort of a vanilla place. It's quite a rustic style house, but it's not going to be, it's quite modern inside. And we got this base section, which is sort of a basement slash factory area. We got these reinforced doors. Everything like doors and glass and everything down here is all reinforced style things that people are going to struggle to break through. And so we are in creative mode at the moment. We are going to survival mode, so we'll do that now. And as you can see, we got ourselves some armor, got ourselves a ruby sword, and we've given ourselves a bunch of resources because this series is going to be more about a learning experience and a tutorial series, and completely for your entertainment, because I have no idea what I'm doing apart from an industrial craft. That's the only thing in this mod pack I really know, and I don't even really know that well. So you can laugh at me as I do everything wrong. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to make ourselves an iron furnace, and this is going to take us some iron. And as you can see, I've got a bunch of things because I've tried to record this video a few times before, not gone so well. So we're going to make ourselves an iron furnace. We haven't quite got enough iron, so we're going to take some iron out of this this here barrel. I'm going to smelt it down in here, and 16 is way too much, but you know, we need one more really, so hopefully that'll be done soon. And while that's happening, I'm going to show you how to make these better barrels and how to use them. As you can see, I've got a few here. I do want to set up some more. So first of all, we're going to take some of this oak wood, and we are going to take one of these slabs, and so we're going to hop in here, and the first thing we're going to need to do is make a chest. So basic vanilla Minecraft, most of you know how to do that, I imagine. And so you're going to stick the chest right in the middle, stick these oak wood logs around the outside, and then the oak wood slab up the top, and we're going to get a better barrel. And then to use these things, you're just going to stick it down, and you can stick things in it by left clicking, and then you can take things out by right clicking, in theory. No, put things in by right clicking, take things out by left clicking. I'll get it right eventually. And then if you want to lock it to a particular substance, you can shift right click, and if you want to destroy it, which we're going to do now, you can shift right click like that. And I love these barrels just because they display everything you have, and so you can just sort of pick things up really quickly. That should be in one of these barrels down here, as you can see, and this can go back in here, and we should have enough iron ingots to make a furnace. And so we're going to make an iron furnace. It's just like making a chest, but with iron ingots instead. We got ourselves an iron furnace, and hopefully I can show you how much quicker this is than a regular furnace. So as we can see, it's going really quickly. It's filling up that bar much faster. So if I show you in here, as you can see, this bar, when it gets to it, this bar takes a lot longer than in the regular furnace than it does in the iron furnace. So this is just going to be a lot more efficient. And the next thing we're going to want to make is a generator. Now to make this, we're first of all going to need an iron furnace. So I'm going to show you how to get the iron, how to make a generator. So I'm going to type in generator in here, and this is just going to be a basic coal generator. And so if we click R, hovering over it, we can see we need an RE battery, which RE stands for redstone energy. We're going to need 3 refined iron ingots, which we've got, and you just make by smelting iron ingots, and an iron furnace. So let's go ahead and make another iron furnace to begin with. So we've got plenty of iron ingots here to do that. So there we are, we have an iron furnace. And next we are going to need to make that RE battery. That RE battery is made using tin ingots, 4 of which we already have, and we're going to need some redstone and one of these copper cables. Now, if I show you these copper cables are just made by putting rubber around a copper ingot. So if I show you copper cables, as you can see, it's just 6 rubber, 3 copper ingots, and you get 6 copper cables in total. And so we will go ahead and make our battery, which we're going to need. It's going to need some redstone, and you're just going to put the 2 redstone down the middle, the copper cable on top of it, and then when I get that right, the tin ingots to either side. Now we've got that, so now we can go ahead and make our generator. This generator is just going to take coal, and it's going to create electricity to run things like an electric furnace. And you may be thinking, why would you power a generator to use a furnace when you use coal to power a generator to use a furnace when you can put coal straight into an iron furnace? Well, that's because using it this way is much more efficient, and we can use it to use other machinery as well. And so you may have noticed I've got a ruby sword here, and I'm going to explain to you about this ruby sword. So ruby swords are just ruby tools generally are just made by in the same way that you'd make any other tools in Minecraft, but you use rubies instead. Now ruby tools have the same speed as diamond tools, but they're not going to be able to mine those late game things like obsidian and that a diamond sword could mine. So we've got our better barrels, we've done better barrels, we've looked at how to make an iron furnace and how to make a generator. The next thing we really need is a macerator. Now we'll have a look at how to make a macerator, because I'm not sure how you do it. And so we've got a rotary macerator we don't want, and a regular macerator is what we want. So we need 3 flint, 2 cobblestone, a machine block, and an electronic circuit. Now I don't actually have any flint, so I am actually going to have to make a pick and a shovel and go mining. So I'm going to do that now. We can go off on an adventure. Really early on we're going off on an adventure. I didn't really think about flint, and I don't really want to cheat and go back out into creative mode to give myself any. So we'll go ahead and we will make some tools. We've got some sticks here. We're going to need a few more sticks than that. So we're going to take some of this wood. I'm just going to split that down in my inventory, because we're not going to need an awful lot of wood. So, and then that stack of 60 we can pop back in, and we can make ourselves some more sticks. Wrong thing. Make ourselves some more sticks. So now we've got those sticks, we can go ahead and choose something to make our bits and pieces out of. And I'm just going to make everything out of rubies, because they're just really useful. You can do the same with sapphires as well. So it's a transferable thing really. So we got our ruby pickaxe, ruby shovel, and now we are ready to go mining. Apart from the fact it's night time, so let's head upstairs and let's have a quick sleep, and then we will go out in the morning and we'll do some mining and hopefully not get blown up by a creeper, which is very likely, considering I'm awful at this game. So we are awake. Let's leave and go mining and hopefully not die and lose everything, because if we do, I will go back into creative mode to get it all back. And there's a creeper down there, so I'm not going down there. Oh dear, there can be creepers everywhere, and I'm going to die. So I'm just gonna choose a decent place to mine. I figure sort of over in this side of this hill or something like that would be a reasonable place to do it. And we've got a beehive there as well, so we can have a play around with that soon too. A bit of lag there. And so let's just get mining. So we're going to go straight into the side of this. Now we've got some stone to mine out, so we can mine out some of this and hopefully come across some flint somewhere along the line, or some not some flint, but some gravel, so we can get some flint. Some poor copper ore there. And so let's keep going until we find flint. Where are you, Flint? Flint, where are you? We haven't got any torches, I just realised that, so I'm definitely going to die. But I'm just going to keep going, because I'm a little bit of an idiot and I couldn't care less. So let's keep going. Let's dig around a bit, see what we can find. There's got to be some gravel down here somewhere. And I kind of gave up in the end, so as you can see, I've given myself some flint. I've not given myself an excessive amount because, well, you'll see as we get through these tutorials, we need to get all the way around back to the door without dying, and we're still in creative mode, so let's put it back into survival. So we have ourselves some flint. Let's jump right into here, and we can hopefully make our macerator. So how do we make this macerator? We need a machine casing, machine block, 2 cobblestone, an electronic circuit, and this machine block. Oh, give me a second. I have made a generator. Okay, it's fine then. So, and this electronic circuit, the electronic circuit's pretty easy. Just get copper cables, refined iron, and redstone. So I think that's going to be the first thing we work on. So just pop some of this stuff into a chest, pop this cobble into there. Iron ore can go into the iron ore barrel. So that can go into the coal barrel. Dirt can go into the dirt barrel. See, this is where it gets really useful having these, because you've just got barrels everywhere, so you don't have to spend so much time in chests sort of trying to sort things and find places for them to go. So I'm going to pop these rubies back in here too, because I probably shouldn't have gone out with those in the first place. We're going to need to get our tree tap out because we haven't quite got enough copper cables. We have got 4 more rubber, but we're going to need a few more than that, so we're going to go out to our rubber trees. Now the great thing about these rubber trees is that you can plant them and take off all the leaves, which I haven't quite got around to doing yet, but I will do, and they will still grow rubber. So they're just going to be like these poles sticking up out of the ground, but they'll still grow this not quite rubber but sticky resin, which you use to which you smelt to make the rubber. So let's go all the way around here. As you can see, I'm missing a tree, or a bit of a tree. That is because a creeper blew up while I was doing this the first time around, so I'm keeping my eyes out for some of them. So we've got 2 sticky resin. That should be enough. And so let's hop straight back in here, smelt down our sticky resin in our iron furnace over here. Pop that in there, we'll wait for that to happen, and while that's happening we can have a look at the machine casing. So that's just refined iron ingots, so I might actually have to make some more. I've got 7 more there, which is the perfect amount. So I'm going to pop them in there. I am actually going to need a few more as well, aren't I? So that's going to be interesting. So I'm going to have to smelt down some iron as well. So pull out some iron here. How am I going to do it? I'm going to make another furnace. Waste of coal, but I'm going to do it anyway. Why not? So we'll pop that in there, steal some of that coal, pop that in there. And we have our 2 rubber. Wonderful. And we've got some copper, which is perfect. So take our rubber, we've got 6 rubber, we've got enough copper. So we're going to put 3 copper through the middle, 3 rubber above, 3 rubber below, and we've got more copper cables, which is exactly what we need right now. So the electronic circuit was going to require a refined iron ingot, 2 redstone, and a copper cable. So let's get ourselves some redstone out of our barrel, and a refined iron ingot we're going to need, so take some of those. We'll pop that into here where it's supposed to be, the redstone either side, and the copper cables above and below, and we have an electronic circuit. Next we are going to have to make more refined iron, so we're going to take some of these iron ingots, pop them into the furnace, and hopefully we can make some more refined iron and make our case. What else do we need to work on? So it looks like we've got everything. I've got plenty of cobblestone. I only need 2, so I'm going to pop the 2 there, and I'm going to pop these back in here. Just because I want to keep my inventory only as full as it really needs to be. I'll pop the redstone back in its barrel. I'm going to pull out some flint, pop the copper back in, pull out 3 flint, and pop the refined, in fact we need the refined iron, I'm not going to pop that back in. The copper cables can go back in. So it looks like we've only got what we need right now, and we have plenty of refined iron ingots to make this machine casing. So now we've got this machine casing. What we're going to do is going to pop that in there. We're going to press R over here, and we're going to press this question mark, and it's going to show us where to put everything. So pop these bits in here, cobblestone to either side, and the 3 flint on the top. And hey, we have a macerator. Now I'm going to pop this where am I going to pop this macerator? I'm going to pop this macerator up here, and we're going to need to power this macerator. So first of all, we're going to need to take the coal out of here and pop that right into there to generate some power. As you can hear that generating power, whirring away, and it's filling up the buffer really quickly, which we really don't want. We're going to want these copper cables again, and we're going to run these copper cables straight up there. And now, as you can see, the macerator has power. So the final part of this is going to be taking these, some of these iron ore and popping them into the macerator, and that's just going to crush them up and break them right down. And that was an enderman, and I'm really scared right now. Hopefully it's not in here. And so whirring away, whirring away, whirring away, and wait for it, and as you can see, that produces 2 iron dust. Now each of these iron dust, if we pop it into one of these old furnaces here, will smelt down into 1 iron. So as we can see, we're actually doubling the amount of iron we were getting in the first place. And the next thing I need to show you is an electric furnace. We can get rid of this, and we will actually use this to make the electric furnace, but I will show you that in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.